So you heard about machine shops and machinists, CNC machines, how they can use computers to make just about anything. Well, if you want to be a machinist, first of all, you need to know a lot of math. Math is kind of important to being a machinist, especially trigonometry. You need to be able to understand how to define an angle and how to be able to change that angle to make it straight or flat to the plane that you're working with. Understanding what Cartesian coordinate systems are, it's kind of important. There are some basic tools and some basic understandings that most machinists would require or need to know. You need to understand how to work in fractions, and you need to understand how to work in decimal places. Most things in machine shops are divided up by thousandths of an inch, so a 3-place decimal. These are some basic hand tools and such which you would need. Every machinist needs a calculator. As I said, math is important. You got a file and a knife, that carbide knife on top. It's a dead blow hammer or a rubber mallet, a 6-inch scale, a micrometer, and a set of Allen wrenches or hex keys. This is a project I worked on with Everett High School, teaching their students that they could use their machines, their Bridgeport machines, to create 3-dimensional models using a rotary setup. So I ended up creating 4 different rotations, 90, 0, 180, and a 270 in the program. So I just indexed this head 90 degrees and then ran another program. What resulted was what looks like a Nike Air Jordan keychain. Kids were kind of impressed. The project is still at Everett High School, last I knew, unless one of the students does take it home. We made this in the winter of 2019-2020, right before COVID. All right. So you can kind of see the setup here with the 4th axis. Or it's just an indexer. It's not actually an axis. I have to individually move it from one position to the next. The whole project took me about 3 days of classwork, so it was about 24 hours total between programming, setting it up, and running everything all complete. Now, granted, I'm also a teacher, so I wasn't able to just sit here and let the machine just run the whole entire day without any disruptions or anything. So when I say 24 hours, it's the entire time it took, including all the breaks and rests and everything that we had to take in order to stop. It's about 3 days worth of work total. We did a bunch of projects there. That school has 3D printers as well. They had a Stratasys and I think it was a MakerBot. I personally use some other 3D printers at my house. We have some stuff at work. I used to work for Markforged as well, so I've got some experience working with the Onyx systems. This here is a Tesla. We decided to program and do first. We did this one right before we did the Nike. After seeing what I was capable of doing in the machine with just a chunk of aluminum, the kids were kind of impressed and wanted to know what else we could do, and I said, well, we could make a 3-dimensional model, and that's where we started working on that project. It was right around the time we finished both of these that COVID happened, and we all got sent home, and that was the end of the school year for us. Those kids never got to see me take this thing any bit further than what you guys get to see here. And would I love to finish that project someday, but hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles, as they say. Anyway, it's been a great time talking to you guys here. I hope you're interested in CNC manufacturing. If you have any questions on what I did or how to get involved in CNC manufacturing, please reach out to us. We have lots of answers. We're willing to share what we know. So go ahead, ask away. I've been a CNC programmer and a CNC machinist now for about 25 years, and I have a bit of experience to share with the world. Thank you, and enjoy.